There's electricity in here with enough watts to shock this other hemisphere. I put a surge in your city when my lyrics hit the air. Shock hazardous, take caution, beware of high votes, painkiller hurts. Lyrics will kill and hurt.
I'm Fred Feller. I was elected as an Obama Pledge delegate from Congressional District 9, which is Oakland, Berkeley, and that area, and Barbara Lee speaks for me and for all of us. Well, I've been at the convention each night at the Pepsi Center, and then during the day, there's, a million things going on. I had a 31-page schedule of events, and you have to pick and choose. I'd say my favorite was actually this morning when we did, they had Delegate Volunteer Day, and we had volunteered a long time ago online, and I was signed up to do park restoration work, which ended up being clearing brush on the banks of the Platte River with a bunch of school kids, inner city school kids, and it was just great. It was fun doing the work, and it was fun talking to the kids, and it was kind of a break from what is a lot of suits and blueberries and networking and cocktail parties, all of which is fun, and the convention itself has been fun. And then there have been parties in the evening, and I'm an old guy, so I quit about 1 o'clock in the morning, but some of those parties were just beginning at the time I was quitting, so it's just been great. It's been wonderful.
Wow. Are there any speeches that particularly stand out for you?
Well, yesterday, in addition, obviously, to Hillary's speech, which was just great, but early, people are milling around. They're not really paying that much attention. Some of the speakers, nobody's paying attention, and so you really have to, jump and shout. And Dennis Kucinich was amazing. He was just jumping up and down, and he got people fired up. I mean, he got everybody paying attention. And then, I don't think I can even remember his name right, but the governor of Montana, I think it's Schweitzer. He was just great too. He was just so down to earth, and he was really good. So those two really stood out. And then Hillary's speech was just, as an Obama supporter, I couldn't have asked for more. It was really good. I don't know what the media is making of, supposed conflicts between the Hillary folks and the Obama folks, but we can't see it on the floor. It's just not there. It's just not there. Everybody's really pretty unified. And it's not just a stage show. That's the way everybody seems to feel.
So is there something, maybe one or two things that you'd want to say to supporters back home who voted for you and sent you out here?
Well, thank you so much for all your support. And I'd like to say to all the other candidates, because, I talked to other delegates out here and talked about our congressional district, and that we had 101 candidates for delegate, and that we had 1,000 people show up. That this is a fantastic reward for hard work, and I think that's what it really was. There weren't any issues, as to who should go, other than how hard you worked. And I think people should, next time I think I'll come as an observer, and somebody else will get that spot, and it's worth working for. It really is. It's a lot of fun. It's just great. As to what it's like to actually be on the floor, and you walk in, and there's a million different, impressions that you get. One thing is how easy it is to just walk around and move around and see whoever you want to see. You shake hands with Governor Rendell or anybody, anybody. You could just get to them. It's easy. And then the other thing is the way it's run is you sort of feel like you're at the Academy Awards, and they're taking time out for a commercial. The convention will be back, and they've got all the backlights. That's great, and just all the different kinds of folks that are there. And then when you're sitting there in your seat and you're kind of getting pushed around, and people are walking over you, and I had Barbara Boxer 4 seats for me, and the same thing's happening to her. You can't complain. Everybody's sort of equal out on the floor, and it's just a lot of fun.
Great. And then the last question is just if there's anything that you'd like to say to the volunteers back home who are watching you.
I'll see you very soon, and I'm going to sign up to work in Nevada. And thanks for all the work you're doing. We're all inspired here, but the folks back home are what is inspiring us. And I'll see you soon.
The whole globe's gonna feel the effect of the movement. Your DC, London, Tokyo, feel the raft of the movement. turn it out.